Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasa Allah, koholoim la, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yah Hanan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is a video of two women police officers, right? And they're trying to apprehend this guy. And of course they can't. Why? Because they're the weaker vessel. They're women. And I got to say, man, this right here is the perfect example of if Kamala wins the presidency and her just trying to contend with these men, leaders of the world, you know. But anyway, copyright disclaimer. Not getting any monetary value off this video. Just wanted to play it to just show for entertainment, for educational purposes rather, not entertainment. But even though I was pretty entertained to see it because it is pretty damn stupid. But hey, this is America, man. So let's play the video.
What the fuck, monsieur Akoui? Oui! Oh! Gado! Oh, monsieur est gone! Oh, lui est fort! Monsieur est gone! Oh! Get him in there!
Left the damn handcuffs behind. Incredible, bro. Let's play it back again. Two women police officers. One of them got a little steel in though. One of them looked like she got a little punchy in though.
Oh, what the fuck, monsieur Akoui? Oui! Oh! Gado! Oh, monsieur est gone! Oh, lui est fort! Monsieur est gone! Oh! Get him back!
It's just stupid as hell, bro. Now, mind you, had them been some so-called white men, they probably would have stepped in and helped. But you see that group of guys standing there on the sidewalk, all of them just laughing and giggling and shit. They didn't step in to try and help those lady police officers. Because possibly, had they tried to, when backup or something got there, hell, they could have got shot. But the thing of it is America had a little bit more oomph about it back in the days, you know, where men of any nation pretty much would have seen two women trying to handle this type of business and being overpowered by a man. They would have jumped in and stepped in and as good Samaritans helped them. That's just like, matter of fact, though, the other day, yesterday, I done a lesson on it, 2 days ago or so. Two women were pulling up to work. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. A guy doused the damn, I don't know if she must have had her window down because he threw gas in the window and set the asses on fire while they was in the car. They went to screaming loud as hell. But it was some of the employees ran the guy down and, held him till the police officers got there. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have done that because you wouldn't have known had this man had a gun or not. Because there is a scripture that talks about, let me go off into this real quick. Yeah. Where it talks about meddling in other people's business, basically. Like you women, man, y'all don't have no business doing these jobs, bro. Proverbs 26:17, he that passeth by and meddleth with strife belonging not to him is like one that taketh the dog by the ears. And I got to say, really, in reality, I mean, them dudes done the right thing by just staying the fuck back. I mean, they was kind of laughing and videotaping, which it wasn't a good look. That's not a good look for the police department. That's not a good look for women officers. But what it does tell is they don't need to be there. They don't need to be there. Now, just say had this guy was just one of those, he could have been bigger because he wasn't that big of a guy. He had a little size on him, a little height and stuff like that. But, you know, let's just say if he had that real attitude where he like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? He snatched that gun off the waist, then both of them could have been in. I mean, you think that, I mean, first off, when there's women being arrested and there's two men cops, they normally call another squad car with a female officer, so that female officer can search her. That's the reason why they really kind of got female officers, so to speak, because, you know, this place is so out of hand that women are doing the same crimes as dudes, you know, so they needed women. They were starting to get reports of sexual harassment. They're groping me. He's touched me. He stuck his finger in me, you know, some crazy shit, you know. So they had to do something about that by pretty much hiring, women police officers, so women police officers can actually search these people, these women, right? And that's really the only reason why they're really there. Would you really jump into a squad car and this is your partner all day and some shit going on and this is who you gotta, this is your help? Nah, bro. That's just being idiotic right there. And these men, you think they would have said something, but guess what? Had they said anything, oh, you're discriminating, oh, you're being, no, I don't trust being with you because I don't feel safe as if you're going to help me if something goes down. You see these women police officers, man, they come to work, they got them long ass nails on. You can barely get your damn finger through the trigger for the gun or the taser. You got your damn hair made up. You looking like you about to go to a Halloween party dressed as a police officer. What are you today? What's your Halloween outfit? Oh, I'm a police officer. You know, tight ass pants on, can't even run. Come on, bro. And also, I'm not going to keep this long. Just a couple of scriptures. 1 Timothy, chapter 2, Salakia. 1 Timothy 2 and 11. I'm going to start there. Let the women learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. You're not supposed to be trying to usurp authority over no strange man. You on your monthly. You know, both of them possibly could have been on their monthly. You defiling people. Esau don't give a fuck, man. And that shows you the so-called white man, he don't care about you women. Because if he really cared about you, he wouldn't allow y'all to do that. And he wouldn't allow y'all to get on these police forces and go into the military and do all these things, man. That's not a woman's job, man. A woman is supposed to be at home, shamefaced. But this is America. But you best believe, when shit hits the fans, what do you think these women police officers are going to be? They're not going to be of no help. Because what's going to happen, a lot of these dudes, they're of no help. A lot of these dudes, effeminate as hell, they on the force, and they don't have no sense of they act like women them damn selves. They bitch up and get to hide behind a car while his other partner is trying to handle. And you just leave your partner out there to just be, he's just by himself. You know, they get shook. They kind of get that shock, that state of shock where they can't move. Nah, bro, I wouldn't want to take that chance out there, man. That would be a job that I would have to just go ahead and just quit, man. What is that? 1 Peter 3 and 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. And the women are the weaker vessel is the point that I wanted to make in that scripture. They're the weaker vessel, bro. I don't give a fuck. Big Shirley. Now, Big Shirley might be able to handle a guy that's 110 pounds. He frail. He effeminate as hell. But just think these two women trying to take down a 250 pound guy, solid, in fucking shape, you know, not some chubby guy, you know. We talking about a motherfucker that's playing college football or something, or high school for that matter, or even middle school. Some of these kids, man, these women can't handle these dudes, especially if they have that mindset. See. The only advantage that women have as police officers when they do stuff like that is the scare tactic of pretty much the badge. the uniform, the gun. What kind of trouble I'm gonna get into if I try to escape or try to do something. That's all they got backing them. Other than that, it's not their strength. You see? And really, in reality, had those been men police officers, they probably would have pulled a pistol, man, and shot that nigga, man. But see, they didn't even have sense enough to even do that, because at that point, your life is in danger. One of them, like I said, she did try and get a little hook shot or something in, a little jab in. But he kind of phased that off like that. Jumped up out of his jacket, slipped out of his jacket on him, and then you drop the handcuffs. Then you jump in the squad car like you about to really run him down. You ain't even got the handcuffs to even put him in. I guess one of them, the other one probably had their handcuffs. But here you go. You got citizens with your state-issued handcuffs. And I'm not sure what department that was. The car, it kind of looks like it might have been Phoenix or something on the bottom. Slovakia. Memphis on the bottom. I might be wrong. But anyway, I'm going to end out. I just wanted to touch on this, man. I wanted to see the police squad car. Where exactly is this at? But look at these women, bro. This is out of control. Why would you allow women? But this is America, though, man. This is America. Y'all women gonna figure out that it's not, these dudes not they not respecting y'all like that no more, man. And look how she pushing his arm up like that. How you about to handcuff the man with his arm way up on the top? You pushing his damn arm up on his neck. That's probably why he got aggravated. You're supposed to handcuff the man with his arms, with his hands at his waist. You got his fucking hand all the way up on his neck. Let's back that up, son. Slovakia, man. I ain't even look at none of the comments. And it's 777 comments. That's completion, man. This person says, sad that our officers have to endure this crap. Oh, really? You wonder why there's police brutality. What are they supposed to do in a situation like this? They should be at home. See, I said this. She's putting his wrist up higher and higher, almost popping his shoulder out of. See? She should have just put the cuffs on. I just said that. I didn't even peep that at first. See, call for backup, because obviously them two women was not strong enough to hold that man down and cuff him, so yeah, call backup. See? Somebody else was responding to him. She would have, if the perp was not resisting, he was fighting with both of them. He's pushing. Shit looked like he's standing there. All she had to do is put the damn cuffs on. What you shoving his arm? That looked like that shit hurt. That's like you trying to scratch an itch way up in the middle of your shoulder blades and you can't reach it. This person says that's what is wrong with this country. All the bystanders. See, that's what I was saying too. But what the fuck do you mean? What do they have to do with that? Because they can get sued. All them bystanders and no one will help them. I guess that song "Don't Try That" in a small town hits a little hard with people pathetic. It says, listening to bystanders' laughter, do you think they like the police? Unless they are in the midst of law-abiding citizens, they're not going to get any Slovakia. They're not going to get help in any certain neighborhood. Why would someone need to assist two trained officers to apprehend a suspect? They have guns and tasers. Exactly. This person says, help them for what? That's not their job. I wouldn't help them either. See? This person responding to that person says, that makes you a loser. So they're a loser for not wanting to be want to help the damn police. Two women police officers. I would help them in a heartbeat. Well, that's you. Good excuse to manhandle a fucking criminal. Might sneak in a punch or two as well. I'm trained military, so no problem. Oh, well, there you go. Well, maybe you should be a police officer. This person says, had they used more force, tasers, pepper spray, or nightstick, it had been okay. He's not in the protected class. Ah, man, anyway. The officers were supposed to take his legs down when they were holding his arms. A class Taekwondo comes in handy. Lesson learned. See, these people don't see the scriptures. They don't see that these women don't need to be. They're not. They shouldn't have these jobs. Oh, here we go. Here go one. No, women think they can do a man's job. In every video you watch, this kind of thing happens. The Bible says there's a special place for women. Oh God! All right. There's a special place for women, and that is in the home, taking care of the home, and the man takes care of the family by working. This is the problem. Women think they are above men, and it clearly states that a man is a leader within a household. Women cannot do what men can do. This is just one set of instances. And then this person, responds, sexist much? See, they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. These fucking Americans, they don't get it, bro. Wow, this is sad. Sorry, but you two need to be at a desk. Yep, at a desk job. It's not personal, but it's out there. You're no longer needed. You outed yourselves here. As for those so-called dudes sitting next to you clowning, joking, and toking, God's got one for you for not helping these females. No, that's not their job. Yes, they're females who shouldn't be cops. No, that's not their job. They could have got in the mix of things. There could have been some mix-up in identities. Had backup been called, and they could have been assumed as one of the perps. See, or that guy. You know how lawsuits go in America. This place is so goddamn stupid. That guy could have sued everybody, even the people that might have tried to help him. That's not their job. That's not their business. They have guns. You just think. So if they're trying to help him, and the officer take out the gun and let off some shots. What if one of the bystanders ended up getting hit and hurt trying to help them out when they should be trained officers? Any other time they telling you to get the fuck back. Come on, bro. It's crazy, man. This person says, would love to see you trying to get through the police academy. Hide behind your sexist keyboard. Man, these people, I'm telling you. Said normally they shoot without thinking. Yup. Stun gun. Couldn't help her. Put camera down. Useless hood rat. See that? Said women cops need help always. Yeah, they do. See, these people going off on the dudes in the car. Hey, look, they had a right to stand there, man. You know, I mean, they already on the block. Like, what the fuck? Hey, that's not my job, man. That's not my job. If I go to a restaurant and I see a chick in the back, you know what I'm saying, and she's struggling to bag the fries, I'm not going behind the counter. Fuck out of here, man. I see a guy, he's carrying some materials at a construction site and look like he's struggling. I'm not getting out my car. I'm not stopping to do that. Fuck around and hurt my back. They're gonna be like, well, hey, you shouldn't have. That's the very thing that what the police officers would say, or the department would say, or the DA would say. Well, it's your fault that you got shot 3-4 times because you shouldn't have interacted. That's the first thing they're gonna say to avoid a lawsuit. Come on, bro. You gotta use wisdom here. Says, well, we see one person who had a phone to make a video, and we heard others laughing, but we know nowadays very few people who have cell phones on them to call police for backup. And for what, though? It's sad that this is happening everywhere. That said, these women need to go back to training. Nope, they need to go the fuck home. I don't know the actual protocol of becoming a police officer, but there should be, if there's not already, a real training class that teaches holds, locks, pursuit. They're not strong enough. They had to hold. And women and men shouldn't be able to serve until they pass. Something like a black belt or orange belt. Oh, man, bro. This place is fucking through, man. He was about to catch a right hook. She missed. I think she got him a little bit, though. He says you all could have helped them. So it just shows what kind of people you all are. Nah, man. This person says we have women officers that kick ass. This is just an isolated episode. Yeah, right. Fuck out of here, man. That's the problem. Anyway, though, let's play. I'm gonna finish playing it because I did want to see what possible city this is, but it don't matter. You see the results, man. And I'm not no lightweight police. Them girls kind of got a little weight on them and shit. They just couldn't handle this guy. She did get a kick in. I see the bottom part of the car. I'm trying to see. Well, I think that's Montreal. The car do look kind of different, though. That might be Canada. But, hey, I've seen videos here in the Americas, man. I seen one video, man. This dude was fucking this police officer up. This one chick, man. And it just so happened, guys just stopped their trucks and their cars, and they jumped. It took like 3-4 guys to get that guy. And he was an older guy. He wasn't even like that in shape or none of that shit. He was just handling her. And they couldn't hold that guy neither. So no, I wouldn't get in on nothing like that, man. They probably ride through the neighborhoods, harassing the shit out of these dudes all the time. So that was probably like a big fucking joke to them. These police officers, man, they're not out here. It's not like how it used to be where police officers will walk the hood, walk the neighborhoods, and they'll speak to you. They'll get the damn cat out the tree and, give little kids the little kid badges and shit like that. And it's rare. You see little stuff like that here and there, but the police cars don't even say protect and serve on them no more. Matter of fact, most of them bitches don't even have no decal on them. You don't even know if they're the police. These sneaky motherfuckers sitting somewhere trying to jam your ass up. So, I mean, hey, we understand that the police officers are set up by the Lord because the Lord did set them up. He set them up. But this right here, this shit is like, no, not this women police officer stuff, man. Them chicks should be at the house. This is Romans 13. I'm going to read it in the NLT. Let's see how it reads in the New Living Translation. Everyone must submit to governing authorities, for all authority comes from God. And those in positions of authority have been placed there by God. So I can't front. I mean, they there. You know what I'm saying? They are the authorities of the Lord. But that's Esau on the left-hand side. They're out of place, man. They really shouldn't be. This is Esau on the left-hand side doing this bullshit. So anyone who rebels against authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and they will be punished. For the authorities do not strike fear in people who are doing right, but in those who are doing wrong. Would you like to live without fear of the authorities? Do what is right, and they will honor you. The authorities are God's servants, sent for your good. But if you are doing wrong, of course, you should be afraid. For if they have the power to punish you, they are God's servants, sent for the very purpose of punishing those who do what is wrong. So now, hey, like I said again, don't think that the Lord is contradicting himself. Because, the scriptures clearly says they shouldn't usurp authority over the man. But you got Esau, Edom on the left-hand side. This is the man that's telling a man that he can be a woman. So we got to push the blame onto the wicked that's running the planet, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this man is all out of order. Whatever the Lord says, matter of fact, what's that scripture? Is it Isaiah? Let's see. I might be wrong. I might have to just type it up. Nope, this is it. Put a little highlight on this boy. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He changes everything up. The Lord said a woman shouldn't usurp authority over the man. Esau put a fucking woman over the man. I'm watching the backdrop right here on the news. It's like 2 hours or so. 2 hours, they got a countdown. Presidential debate, right? 2 hours, 15 minutes, whatever. So you have a woman that's running for president with a great chance to win. She will be usurping authority over all these men in Congress, men that are, if she was a so-called Christian, or even if she was somebody with a love for America, she would say, you know what, I'm a woman, let me step aside. You know what I'm saying? Trump, you go ahead and handle that. Because these people are not going to take Kamala serious. But guess what? even if, if she becomes president, she's gonna make you think that she's serious though. So see, she's gonna go in there and she's gonna make some rash ass decisions because she's gonna want people to think she's tough. Let me show them I'm tough. I ain't never seen this bitch in a dress before. She always running around with the man's pantsuit on. She, not effeminate at all, you ask me. I mean, just not feminine at all. She's gonna go in there and just I hope she get it though. I pray that she's actually the president though. You know what I'm saying? So that way this place can go ahead and be ran into the ground. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on this, man. Hey, this right here is a perfect example as to I have seen this before though. Recently, like the other day, I seen two women police officers rolling down the street, rolling through my neighborhood in front of the house. I'm like, damn, two women police officers? It's kind of crazy. Matter of fact, one night, I think they might have been the same officers. One night, the neighbors was getting into it, some little domestic violence bullshit, and they sent out two female officers. It was on a weekend, so I guess they needed the real manpower for the streets, because, Detroit crazy as hell. But I guess maybe in a domestic violence situation, I guess maybe they feel they can come and just simmer things down. If somebody need to go to jail, they're just going to comply and get into the back seat like they say. It's not going to always go that way. But normally it's always a man with a woman. It's generally never two female police officers unless they're like directing traffic or some shit. If there's a bad accident, shit like that. I've seen them do stuff like that. But overall, no, you don't really see two women police officers just riding in a damn squad car. Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine the conversations them bitches be having? Salakia for the language. Can you imagine that though? They sitting there talking about their man. They not going home to cook no dinner. He better have my food ready when I get home. Talking about their nails, talking about their damn eyebrows, talking about their hair. Just I couldn't even imagine. I would like to be a fly on the wall and a police officer in a squad car with two women driving, man. Just driving along, hitting the block, hitting the streets. Oh, that's that bitch I don't like. I'm going to pull this bitch up. That's such and such. I went to school with that bitch. I can't stand that bitch. I'm going to hit the lights on this. Can you imagine that? This bitch from your hood, she know where you live at and she don't like you when she just rolling up and down your block. She's at the police station. She's more than likely the one that will go up into the computer and pull up information on your ass. On some personal shit. She'll use the city resources to track your ass. Man, I'm telling you, man, this place is so done. Hey, you can't get around it, man. So I'm going to end out there. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yashala and the Bible Ball.